Hey guys, welcome to Alex Goes Coconuts. So today we're going to be talking about how to travel with medicine. So I get asked this question all the time. People seem really confused about the rules when it comes to packing their medication in their carry-on bag. So today I just wanted to answer those questions and help clarify any kind of confusion when traveling with medication. So the first tip when traveling with medication is to make sure that you're traveling with it in your carry-on bag. You don't want to put it in your checked luggage just in case that luggage gets misplaced or lost. You won't have access to that medication for several days. So unlike liquids, medication does not have to follow the 3-1-1 rule, and that includes liquid medication like this. Your liquid medication does not have to be placed in your TSA approved bag, and you can also bring bottles of medicine that are larger than 3 ounces. However, I do recommend putting any liquid medication or gels or creams in a little plastic bag like this so that you can just put it in the gray bin when you're passing security. That way it won't slow down the line and they won't have to search your bag. You also can carry as much medication as you need, so there are no limits on the quantity of medication that you're traveling with. Now, if you have any kind of disability or any kind of special needs where you're going to need to travel with multiple medications, you can actually go check out the government's website. They often have forms that you can fill out, and that way you can give these forms to the TSA agent, and it just makes things go a lot smoother and a lot faster. Now, any kind of dry medications like pills or powders can be left in your carry-on bag. And there's quite a big debate about your pills having to be left in the original packaging. Now, some places don't require this at all. You can actually just travel with a whole bunch of pills in a little pill box or in a little bottle like this. But there are certain countries or certain states that require you to leave them in the original bottle. So I like to do this just to be safe. That way I don't ever encounter any problems. Now, when you are traveling with prescription medication, I recommend the same exact thing. I recommend that you leave it in the original packaging so that the name of the medication is clearly indicated, and it also has your name and the doctor that prescribed it. Now, most TSA agents will not even check your medication unless they find something really suspicious. So often traveling with medication is no problem at all. Now, since I have food allergies, I always travel with my epinephrines, and just like the liquid medication, I just put this in a little Ziploc bag and pull it out when I'm passing security, because if I leave it in my bag, sometimes they stop me and they search my bag. Now, you are allowed to travel with these with no problem. Same thing for like any kind of needles or any kind of liquid that you need, like insulin or things like that. But once I did get stopped in Asia, they didn't know what this was, and they actually told me that next time I would have to travel with a doctor's note. So even though you don't need a doctor's note for most of your medication, certain items like this might require a doctor's note. So I just prefer having a doctor's note with me when I'm traveling with this. So if you have any doubts, just get a doctor's note, and that will prevent any problems when you're passing security. Now, if you're traveling with medication that has to stay cold, you are allowed to bring a small cooler like this onto the plane, and you are allowed to travel with an ice pack. The rule when traveling with an ice pack is that it has to be completely frozen when you pass security. That way it counts as a solid instead of a liquid. Now, if you are traveling abroad to a different country, I would definitely check if the medication that you're traveling with is allowed in that country. Some of the medication that's legal in your country might not be legal in the country that you're traveling to. So you definitely don't want to be stopped by a customs officer for drug trafficking. So definitely make sure that that medication is legal. You can do that usually by checking on the government websites. They'll usually list all the medications that you're not allowed to bring into the country. All right, guys, so that's pretty much how to travel with your medication. Let me know in the comments below if I forgot anything or if you've had different experiences traveling with medication. And if you did get any value from this video, I would really appreciate if you take the time to like the video and subscribe to my channel. So thanks for watching and happy travels. Bye. Ba-dum-bum